What in the actual world is going on up there? That thing flying in the sky looks like a pile of sticks glued together with mud. Is that Mikey's plane wobbling around like a confused duck? This is going to be a disaster. I can already feel it.
Alright, so maybe I came in a little too fast, and maybe I forgot which button was for landing gear. But hey, crashing straight into the ground is a perfectly valid technique. Totally part of the plan. Nothing unusual here.
Oh my gosh, Mikey, I can't believe you're still standing after that mess. That wasn't a landing. That was an explosion in slow motion. Huh?
Good day, kind sir. I witnessed that glorious crash from across the field, and I must say, I've never been more impressed. Please, allow me to purchase your finest, or actually, your cheapest plane. I'm on a tight budget, and your flying dirt box is exactly what I need.
This is absolutely insane. If people are seriously lining up to buy Mikey's barely holding together flying crates, then I better get inside my airport right now and double check every single vault. I need to make sure no one's accidentally trading diamonds for mud bricks. All right, time for a little prank. Just a tiny sabotage for Mikey's high-quality planes. Let's grab my diamond pickaxe and pay a quick visit to his mud and stick airport. All right, let's see. Mikey's out there thinking he's some kind of airplane genius, trying to sell that pile of wood and dirt to villagers like it's a luxury jet. Oops. Now, if I quietly chip away this part of the wing and maybe loosen a few bolts here, perfect! Nobody will even notice anything's missing until it's way too late. Mission complete. Now back to my luxurious emerald control tower where real planes actually fly and don't explode every 5 minutes. Ho-ho! Done! That should do the trick. Just enough damage to cause chaos. Let's see how long it takes before Mikey's masterpiece crashes and burns.
This is the best day ever! Mr. Villager, thank you for buying my amazing, mostly functional airplane. You're gonna love flying it. Just avoid turning left too hard.
Oh!
All right, here we go. Full throttle. Wait, why is the wing shaking? Oh, it's falling apart. It's on fire. Ah, why is it exploding?
That's what I call first-class turbulence. I told you, Mikey, your planes belong in a junkyard, not the sky.
Oh! Wait, what just happened? My beautiful plane. It just exploded into a million flaming pieces. That wasn't supposed to happen at all. I'm locking the doors and hiding inside my airport forever.
Huh? I cannot believe this. I gave that guy every emerald I had, and in return, I got a flying trash can that blew up before it even left the runway. I'm done with muddy scams and wooden wings. I want something that won't try to kill me.
So, you've decided to invest in true quality. Excellent choice. And look at that beautiful pile of emeralds you brought with you. I'd like to officially welcome you to the skies with my very first luxury-grade combat helicopter. Now to store all this glorious payment where it belongs, into the ultra-secret diamond vault behind 5 security doors. And these tools, back into the workshop. They've served their prank purpose. It's time to get serious. This helicopter's not just a ride, it's a weapon of pure awesomeness. All right. Turret mounted perfectly on top, reinforced armor installed, side panels polished. This thing is ready for battle and style. Look at it go! Smooth takeoff, no explosions, no broken wings, just pure engineering genius flying into the sunset. This is the proudest moment in JJ Airlines history, and the funniest day of Mikey's entire life. Woohoo!
What is happening? Why is the villager I just sold a plane to flying back in a helicopter and firing at me like I'm some kind of enemy boss? I didn't even do anything wrong. Well, maybe a tiny crash, but this is way too much. Somebody please explain why I'm being targeted by my own customer. Ouch!
Wait a second. Is that my helicopter flying low and chasing Mikey across the field while firing warning shots? Ha! I can't believe it. It actually works perfectly. Not only did I sell a high-performance aircraft,
This makes 0 sense. 1 minute I'm making history with my first sale, and the next minute I'm running for my life from a helicopter with a machine gun.
oh,
Excuse me, are you the owner of this magnificent airport? I saw the helicopter fly overhead, and I must say that's exactly the kind of power I'm looking for. I need a strong, reliable aircraft, and I'd love a personal tour of what you have available. Could you show me everything?
Oh, absolutely. You've come to the right place. Follow me through the main hangar, and I'll show you a few top-tier models, including a high-speed jet, a cargo glider, and of course, our best-selling attack chopper. You'll be flying like a king in no time.
That attack chopper sounds perfect for me. I don't even need to see the others. If it flies and has weapons, I'm sold. Let's go to the payment office. I want to make this deal official right now.
Woohoo! Perfect. Step right this way into the terminal and we'll get those emeralds secured. Another satisfied customer, another stack of shiny green profits for JJ Airlines. Business is officially booming.
I am very glad that you are giving me the plane for such a great price. Take all the money I have. I have to leave now. Let's speed up.
Ugh, how is JJ selling planes left and right while I'm stuck getting chased by angry villagers? This is so unfair. You know what? If he wants to play dirty with fancy helicopters and shiny towers, then it's time for me to fight back with a little surprise in the wings. All right, just a few blocks of TNT right here inside the left wing. Nice and snug where no one will see it. When that plane takes off, boom, instant karma. Let's see how JJ likes unexpected explosions for a change. Can't forget the other side. Gotta keep it even. Right wing, meet your explosive twin. This baby's going to light up the sky in the worst way possible, and JJ will never know what hit him. Now for a little bonus sabotage. Snip, snip. Cutting these control wires should make sure the plane can't turn, steer, or even go straight. It's gonna be a flying brick once it's in the air. Woohoo! And just to be extra sure, bam! There goes the glass, and crack! There goes the tail fin! Let's see anyone try to fly this thing now! It's officially a decoration, not a vehicle. Woohoo! That should do it! TNT in both wings, wires cut, controls smashed, windows gone, and tail completely wrecked. Woohoo! We need to ruin his plane! Yep! I'll try to ruin his plane as much as I can, and literally for as long as I have enough blocks, and most importantly, so that he doesn't notice it, and I need to escape stealthily so that he doesn't find me for sure. It's a good thing he didn't notice me after all, and now I've framed him pretty well.
Oh, well, I congratulate you on purchasing this aircraft, and I can say that you have chosen quite very good ones, and therefore I wish you very good flights. If you want to buy another one, then be sure to come only to me, because I have the best aircraft and the best and top quality. Woohoo! Now you can fly it safely, but on the contrary, I will enjoy the fact that I now have quite a lot of money because I have earned a lot of it from this sale. Oh, it's kind of weird flying, but maybe he's just inexperienced, so he can't do it the first time. Uh-oh. Oh, no, it seems like on the contrary, he has some kind of problem, or at least not, most likely. Someone put me up, and maybe while we were making out our deal, someone took and messed up something there, maybe even with the management. I'm sure that Mikey is involved in this. That's why I think I need to check all the planes I have anyway, because there's a catch there, too. We need to check this plane urgently. Uh-oh. I'm sure he did something here too, if there were any problems. Then in any case, there is something more interesting that can very well harm whoever buys this plane from me. I'm sure he planted something here that could be very dangerous, and most likely it's this dynamite that I've just seen. So I probably need to remove and recheck the plane. After all, I'm sure there may be something else wrong with him, so it's better to check everything very carefully, and then in any case, you will need to take revenge on him somehow. Uh-oh. But just such dynamite that I found in this plane? In any case, I couldn't put it there. This one just made Mikey. And for some reason, I'm sure of it. So in any case, I'll need to clean it all up from the other side now and restore everything as it was. Because it's not really the case. And in any case, I'll need to try to get back at him because he shouldn't have done it after all. I will definitely take revenge on him. Huh? I'm just going to take my super cool sniper rifle and climb to the highest place I have. And from there, we're just going to see what I'm going to do next. Now, the most important thing is to get there. And then we will decide exactly what to do and how we will act. Now, the most important thing is that they will let us get there and assess the whole situation. The plane just seems to have been completely checked and there are no more defects or any problems in it, so everything seems to be fine with it, and then if I can do anything with it, so it will be fully checked, I can continue to go about my business. Namely, that I just wanted to take a sniper, grab your rifle, and get to the top. That's right, I took everything I need, namely cartridges and a sniper rifle, and now I'm completely ready, and now we'll see what we're going to do. Ho-ho! I'll keep an eye on him. In fact, this is a pretty good place, and here I can figure out exactly what he's going to do. And as soon as he gets close to my plane, or even tries to do something, I'll immediately open fire on him, making him very scared, and definitely won't do anything to him. I look at his actions, and I understand that he definitely wants to do something, so I'm going to start shooting at him now.
Ah! Oh no, stop shooting. I understand you perfectly. Please just stop. I won't approach your planes anymore.
I understand that he is hiding behind this particular plane right now, but I will still keep a close eye on him, and he will not run away. Ho-ho! He hid behind the plane, and I think that I would stop shooting at him, and he perfectly understood that it was just me. You can notice that a new client had just come to him, but I will not stop shooting in order to scare him off. And even more so, even if I scare him off, it will be very good because he shouldn't buy such a low-quality plane. It seems to me that it will collapse. You just don't need to buy it in flight.
Ah! The most important thing is not to pay attention. Now we will calmly enter this plane and it will be much safer.
Ho-ho! This is the most unsafe plane. But by the way, I have another very cool idea how to make fun of them. Now, I'm going down as soon as possible in order to close their exit from this plane. I think that this should be pretty cool in principle, and I think that most likely they will be very scared. Ho-ho! But I'm already running up to these planes. Now I just have to close the exit, and I think they will be very surprised and very afraid.
Ah! Come on, let us go, or my client will definitely take offense at me and do something very bad to me, and I don't want that.
Ho-ho! I see that his client is really unhappy about what happened, and even more so, he understands perfectly well that this is a really bad plane, and now I think it's better for Mikey to run away from it.
Ah! I apologize to you for what happened, but I really didn't want to do all this, so please leave me alone!
Ho-ho! I think he needs to improve his plane. Huh? Hey, come on, bring your plane to me. I'll improve it for you, and you'll be very surprised at the quality of my work. So let's make this plane pretty cool right now. He's going to be so cool that everyone's going to look at him. Ho-ho! Great, after all, I really agreed to improve his plane. I think that's exactly what I'm going to do now. Just before that, I'll need to run in and get all the necessary blocks. Just the tools themselves for this, and in principle, I'm ready to restore it to its best appearance. That's exactly what I need to improve. So it seems like, in principle, I'm ready and I'm going to completely fix this plane now. And even more so, I'm making very good money. So I think this is a very good deal and I'll make very good money on it. Woohoo! Pull over, stop here! Ho-ho!
Good afternoon. I heard you offered to fix this plane. Because I was unlucky, I bought in bad condition. I think you will help me a lot.
Ho-ho! You don't have to worry about me anymore. I can vouch for my work, so I'll do everything in the best possible way, and you'll be very surprised at how you'll do it. So now, just as soon as you leave, I'll start working right away, and it will be ready very soon. Well, now that I have started the restoration of this aircraft, I can say that it is in very poor condition. Well, of course it's understandable because I know where it was bought from, so now I'm just going to try to restore it somehow so that it looks at least more or less beautiful. And I'm going to do this with diamond blocks and emerald blocks. I'm just going to change its casing because it was originally made just from ordinary earth, but it doesn't really look, and it looks pretty poor. The most important thing, of course, is to do the work very efficiently, because if I do it very well, the client will like it accordingly, and in any case, he will visit me again next time. Or on the contrary, he will simply recommend me, thereby I will have a lot more clients. Ho-ho! This plane already looks more beautiful. Just the same conclusion I made after that. If you just compare it with any before, now it looks much more expensive because these expensive blocks, and you decorate very much. And in fact, I really hope that the client who asked me to improve it will like it, because I even like it visually better now than it was originally. Now all that remains is to offend the entire plane and look from each side because I was in a hurry and could easily let some sides slip. But so far, I'm visually looking, and it seems like I haven't forgotten anything. And now, all that remains is to hear the reaction of the customer who ordered me to improve this aircraft.
Wow, it turned out pretty cool. Just wait, he wants to blow everything up.
Oh no! I can't understand what you're doing. Now this plane has exploded because of you, and I've been improving it for my client for quite a long time.
Woohoo! Yes, somehow I'm not interested in it. Someone did it all.
In fact, all this time it was me. I just changed my clothes. That's why you better run away from us.
Ah!
You shouldn't have decided to stop us anyway, and you know perfectly well that you're wrong, and you should have apologized better.
Yes, well, I wanted to apologize to you, and I perfectly understand my mistake, so please come to me as I give you more money.
Ho-ho! I'm JJ and Mikey, and I had a battle of planes, which I won. That's how our wonderful adventure ended.